No one knows a kingdom better than a queen who runs it. I make drama look so fabulous.
I am the definition of family, loyalty, and class. I don't have attitude, I have standards.
I am a woman with many crowns. King of fashion, star maker, business mogul. But
hello and welcome, my beautiful people. This is Inolori Fab's Opinion, Real Housewives of Lagos edition, season 2, episode 8. Last week we had some drama, and it looks like we're still going to have some drama this week. I said it last week that the season is definitely picking up and we're excited about it. This is the drama we signed up for. This is what Ratchet TV is all about, and this is what we expect from reality TV, especially when it's one of the Housewives franchise. The Housewives never disappoint, and it looks like the Lagos Housewives are also on that train. Not to waste any time, let's see what's happening this week and see how much excitement we're going to be getting from this week. Let's get right into it. Okay, finally, opening scene this episode, Yaba is finally back from her work and vacation. Let's see if they're going to catch her up on all of the drama that's happened in the last 2 episodes, or is it 1 episode that she hasn't been around? And let's see whose side she's going to be taking. Okay, so finally, Yaba is giving us some insight to say that she also had issues with Tiana. And I'm happy to hear that, because I think last episode or 2 episodes ago, I mentioned that, it looked like there was some issues between Yaba and Tiana that we didn't even know about. We didn't know what happened. Clearly, it seems like they might not be telling us what exactly it is, but now we can establish that there was obviously something wrong between Yaba and Tiana. So Yaba saying you can't have issues with Faith, issues with Tiana, and you want to come and have issues with Chioma. Obviously, you're going to have issues with me. Is she saying this because Miriam has had issues with everybody, or she's only saying this because Miriam is now having issues with her baby girl Chioma? This is their friendship. Is it just me, or from watching Faith? I don't understand that thing on her head, but I've decided that for now, I'm not going to say anything about their diary session outfit. Plus Tony's new village masquerades on her chest, plus Faith's antenna on her head. I'm not saying anything. But quick question. So Faith is going to see her designer. Her brother is going with her. Why is he wearing her brother? Is that how we wear her brother normally when they are just going up and down in Lagos? Things are happening, no. Then is it just me, or when the camera panned to Faith during a diary session, she looked like one of the ATL housewives? I don't know if it's Federal Parks or Portia. That one's her. Or if both of them had a baby. I don't know. It's just in my head. But no, it's Kenya Moore. Was Kenya Moore on Real Housewives? Anyway, if Federal, Kenya, and Portia had a baby, yes. Faith just wanted to use the opportunity of this dress to show us the tattoos on her body. The last time they went swimming, did she wear a bikini? Because honestly, I'm just noticing the tattoos all over her body up to her. My mind, this is what she wanted to show us with this dress that she's trying on. Because sorry about that. Faith has explained to us why her brother is wearing it if he's on his way to a wedding. Because I was wondering that it can't just be that you're just following your sister to her designer, you now work for completeness. He's going for a wedding. Sorry about that. I'm convinced that they give them quotas, like, oh, you need to invite someone to the show to sort of create dialogue for each housewife. Because there's so many scenes that are just so random and it feels so unnecessary and so out of. Because what was that scene with Faith and her stepsister just now? Because what did they talk about? What did they say? Except maybe it's in editing, they cut a lot of things, because that felt very unnecessary. Like, that was such an unnecessary scene. But go off. First of all, I hope that Dom Perignon sponsored the way everybody is shouting, Dom P, Dom Perignon, Dom. That aside. So, I need to get the point that Tanya is trying to make with this questioning. Is she saying, is she trying to clear the air? Because, well, to be honest, she said she's just trying to clear the air. She doesn't like confusion. What she heard was, so I guess Tanya didn't order Dom Perignon. And, when they brought it, she heard Mariam saying, the Dom P is mine. But it seemed like it was added on Tanya's bill. And Miriam is also saying, she also paid for it. So is the issue to find out is it that both of them paid for the same drink? Maybe Zaza charged both of them for the same drink. Or maybe Tanya has heard behind that Miriam was making mad that she bought drinks at Tanya's thing, because we all thought that Tanya's hosting was great. She had nice premium drinks. So what's the problem? Let me also quickly throw in that this Miriam is such a tacky babe, because drinking Dom P is not an issue. Oh, Dom P is so good. What's wrong with you? You're actually sounding tacky. I don't know if you realize it, or that's your natural frame of mind and state of mind. Tacky in it. So it's simple. Tanya was just trying to clarify, and like she said, so she can thank Miriam. But Miriam is just ready for fights. She just always believes that everybody is trying to attack her. Everybody wants to fight with her. She really needs to get her shit together, to be honest, because she's really irritating me this season. Which one is I'm going to allow you have this? Everything is not fight. I was charged for drinks. You were also charged for. It's simple. We're just trying to sort it out. Which one is I'm going to allow you have, like, why is she always looking for a fight? Like, this Miriam is really baby like Omalata, quite tacky, and I don't know if I'm shocked, but I'm just really I don't even know if I'm disappointed, but I'm just annoyed. I don't understand. Laura is sitting right beside Miriam, and Miriam is just popping off. Oh, Laura will find something that will annoy you. Laura. This girl is annoying. Like, somebody needs to really let her know that she's really annoying, as in quite irritating. I actually agree with, was it Tanya that said that right now is giving, Miriam just wants to be the drama. So even when there's no need, she's just ready to pick a fight, and she's just and at this point it's not just so funny, like the way they're laughing at her, and it feels like she's making a fool of herself is actually quite apt, because what's the color of your problem? Can we know? I don't even know. Let me just quickly say, I don't know if it's because Laura was already pregnant at this point, but she's looking mighty fine at her diary session. And that's how you remember the short hair look. This look I really like on Laura as well. Like, she's looking mighty fine. I'm really impressed with Laura this season, like on all fronts. I don't know if this is how pregnancy is in her body, but I love it for her. It's so funny that I hadn't even heard Laura say that this is the most tacky thing she has seen in her entire life, before I said earlier that Miriam is actually being really tacky. Like, this whole nonsense that just happened, oh, kiss my ass, oh, kiss my breast. Oh. Are we playing? I know that this is Ratchet TV, but this is like really low for this women. What? Is it this fight that is allowing? Okay, so I'm all for hearing just right. Me like this, I love just that. But now, the last time there was an argument between Faith and Miriam was the first person to say, "Oh, I have your track record," and was naming people that they even had to, sound it out. I didn't blow it. Anyway, now you're saying, "Oh, do you want me to say your track record? You that you're sleeping with married men, you're sleeping with Yahoo. It's all over the blogs." I feel, I don't know if it's just me, right? But I feel like, as a woman, if you're in an argument or a fight or something, and the best you can do is you're a prostitute, or you've slept with this person, or you've slept with that person, or basically talking about how whoever it is likes their sex. You're low, and it just means that you have nothing to say. Like, there's no reason for all of that below the belt messiness. It's unnecessary. As grown women, it's so unnecessary. And to think that they're doing this in front of kids, and Miriam is now saying, "Oh, it's because you don't have kids. That's why you don't know." Okay, Shema doesn't have kids, and she's there with her goddaughter, and she's single. But you that you have a kid, and you're there with your daughter, and you're still saying all of the things you're saying, you're even worse than Chioma, to be honest, because since Chioma has nobody to respect, what the goddaughter will just go and tell her mommy, and another day the mommy will not allow the goddaughter to go out with Auntie Chioma. You that's your daughter, what are you really doing? You people, life for people will not kill me, because why is Chioma relating the story to Yabo, and when she got to the part of it's because you don't have kids, that's why you're shouting in front of the kids, they need what do you mean? Women just really need to learn that when you're talking to, or in an argument, or in a conversation with 30 plus women, there are just some things you need to be careful about. Talking about someone who is unmarried and using that to mock them, or someone who doesn't have a kid, using that to mock them. You don't know people's struggles. You don't know personally when they're alone in their houses and it's just them. You don't know how that makes them feel. Of course, everybody will tell you, "Oh, that doesn't validate me as a human being." But this might be things that bother the person when they're alone, in their alone downtime. This might be something that is a bother to them. So when you use things like that to mock, insult, or whatever the person, that just makes you evil. We need to get to a point where we're mature enough to have mature arguments without hitting below the belt, if you know what I mean. I perfectly understand how Chioma feels, even though she couldn't break down in front of Miriam. The fact that she's the only one there, I think she's actually even the only one on the show who doesn't have a kid. And she's 30 plus, of course, that might be a desire of hers. And then when you say that this Miriam really, it's like they need to beat her this season, because I don't understand, but it's really sad, watching Chioma break down, because that obviously hurts her feelings, and Miriam is feeling in her own mind now that she has won the fight. Girl, this thing really hurts Chioma, and I get how she feels, but it's not that Yaba is not normal. Tell me why Yaba 1 minute is saying, "Oh, you don't say those things to people, you don't just say anything." How did we get to? Because we live in a very spiritual world, and you don't know, she's not even opening her eye like I am Atanga. Oh. I understand what she's saying, but we just live in a very spiritual world. And see, you have a pure day. You have a similar spiritual problem. You people, this you people are going to kill me on this episode. What's this? Oh, so Yaba is coming from point of view of Miriam is having struggles having a second kid. So how do you use a kid to insult somebody? I get it now. But it was just funny when she has spiritual problems. I didn't even wait for her to finish the sentence before I was giving my opinion, but I get what she means now. Sha. Yaba is such a Yoruba mommy. See when she's just saying, "Because I never want to see you cry." Next thing, say, "Should I make you some water, Mala?" Nigerian mothers, food solves all your problems. Any problem you have in this life, should they make you food? Once you eat, all your problems are washed. Is it Tony that neck is paining, that is still doing all these funny games? When her neck is paining, her neck has not finished yet. You have a lumbar, gesticular, ventricular ombre, and she's playing all these games. She's not used to year old. You people, let's talk about this Miriam Flake. This Miriam Flake. They are really Raz Yoruba again. I'm not going to hug you. It's not only hug you. Wait, can you even see that Miriam has issues? So now her problem was with Miriam because she and Chioma were going close to themselves and getting really confrontational. And Miriam came in, Tanya came in between them. That's now the issue. Or is it because as Tanya came in between them, she was facing Miriam? Maybe she should have faced Chioma because I don't understand. Tanya was obviously just trying to ensure that they don't get physical, especially when children are there. So which one is Tanya needs to be careful because she entered the pool's middle to stop fights. If not that, Miriam is just looking for an issue or trying to find an issue with everything because what's inside what you've said now? Now, now I want to ask you something. So you mean to tell me that when people act as irrational as Miriam has acted or as Miriam is being, there's actually a version of the story where they feel that they are well within their right? Because the way she's saying this thing to Tony, somebody will believe that they offended her. But we all saw her be very irrational. So is she really believing that they did her wrong? They did her dirty? Because I'm confused. You don't even see nonsense. So this Miriam PR specialist is actually a thing because Sam Adegoke is her client. Wow. Because wow. Wow. Which one is this red and black decor for Faith's birthday like Okija Shrine? Can you ever call for that? Does it call for? Which one is red and black? Please, you people, what's Tony's current obsession with horns and masks and horns? And we know that she's extra, but what's her current obsession with horns? Like, I don't get it. Is this Tony normal? Do you know that when she was saying they plaster her breast, I was confused for a second, like, how did we get here? This Tony has no filter. Tanya is correct, because why is the theme red and black? Right? And then that's what you also use for the decor. So everybody that wears either red or black is basically going to blend in with the decor. If it's me, I'm sure there's a lot of people that will be there at that event that I will not see because everybody have matched together with the decorations. Is it Tenor that told Ethan to say, hey, I would like my own Rolls Royce? Or that is Ethan's desire of his own art? Because first of all, I need to know who came up with this idea before I even comment about both of them being uncles. Omolomo, Laura just respected herself and left because if you're inviting me to your event, at least go around and say hello, welcome, thank you to everybody, especially for someone who came early and has been there since. So I think it's okay that Laura is leaving. This is not one of those ones that will blame her that she always leaves early when she comes for people's events. This is okay. She said she might still switch up for me, but for now, I don't know. We were not actively in the party, so we can't tell the vibe that they were getting what they were there for. Tanya, Chioma, and Yaba, the looks on their faces at that party. I mean, also considering the fact that Laura has been gone on, it might be that, you know, Faith doesn't handle her guests well, but those women look like they are bored out of their minds. Tony is not normal. Tony is not normal. I'm not going to lie, I honestly thought that Tony's horns on her boobies were going to be detachable so that at least it's just too much going on for me. It seems like Dr. Ommmoooo is going to be vindicated because according to Yaba, even this party, Faith did not try. You know, I was going to say that didn't they serve food at the party? Because honestly, until Yaba and Chioma were eating, I don't think they had panned the camera to anybody that was eating. So clearly, I think Faith just doesn't know how to host. You know those people that they make a lot of mouths and before you know, lost drink, any small thing, lost drink, but really, really deep down, they just don't know the proper way to do things, I guess. Because I don't want to say it's etiquette, because you know some people just don't know how to host, but she doesn't seem like a great host. Even the cake was red and black. People of God. See Yaba's mouth. Yeah. Yaba and Chioma just came late and came to eat because see their mouths. Those are what time do they come? They're the ones that are doing mouth. You do. Wow. Tonya's name Miriam. See, tell me to if you change shut up. What? They were even still showing on this palace. I was still saying that Omi is giving them some cool advice. Next thing I'm seeing some fight. You people, next week will be hot. I agree with. I don't yet know what happened, but I support doing because Miriam has been itching to be beaten. It's like it's like when Yoruba people will say that when children are misbehaving and adults will not say that "Egbarun lare," it's like cane is smelling your body. I don't know how to translate it, but I think that's the translation. Honestly, Yarun Lara Miriam, like beating, it has been smelling in her body since the beginning of this season. So anything that happened, I support Tony. Maybe next week, when we not really know what happened, maybe I will not say that Tony did not do well. But as of now, based on how Miriam has been doing, I support Tony because that girl, she needs to be flogged. Anyway, people of mine. This episode was funny and shocking and it was just sweet. You know, I told you people last episode, 2 episodes ago, that the tempo of season 2 has picked up, and I like the fact that the tempo is continuing. Not the one that drama would have happened, they will now calm down. This one, they are just giving us. I love it. I'm so excited. This is what we signed up for. This show, all the are very sweet. One name, all the are very delicious. Hey! I will see you people next week. Thank you very much for all the dreams from this episode. We look forward to all the dreams next episode. Definitely, we know that next episode will be sweet because don't you have anything near her like that. Push her down. She's even skinny, so small push you will fall down. Because no, you do not touch her. They use chest to push you. You're already falling down. Don't touch me, don't touch me. They've already finished touching you. If they're not going to touch you, what is remaining? Anyway, you people, we'll see what happens next week. This was a very delicious episode. I love this episode so much. This is why I watch Ratchet TV. For drama like this, for sweet things like this. And they've been giving us bad boosts for like the past 2 episodes. And I'm loving it. Can't wait to see what happens in the next episode with you guys. And of course, bring you all the juice from the episode. Until then, see you guys next week.